before we get started, courtesy of our friends at Teng Tools, you can win this 26-piece combination spanner set worth over £330. And one runner-up wins this 6-piece screwdriver set worth over £50. So click the link in the description to enter before the competition closes on November 30th.
So you find me here in my 2003 Honda S2000, and the last time we reported on this I'd been shamefully dragging it out of my garage after what ultimately proved to be about 18 months of hibernation. So I spent a bit of time in the summer last year giving it some much needed TLC. So let's rewind to June 2020 where we can see me giving this a much needed service and a bit of a tidy up. Well, good morning. I've just collected the Honda S2000 from its MOT. Now, small confession time, when I filmed the last video I said it hadn't been on the road since last October. It's been in the garage pretty much since October 2019. Turns out my memory's condensed an entire year, because when I checked the MOT history, the MOT actually expired in May 2019, which must have meant that I didn't drive it at all in 2019, which is slightly embarrassing. So I booked it in for an MOT, a local garage, and miraculously it passed first time, not a glitch, because, well, Honda, I suppose. I'm actually going to book it into a Honda specialist in the UK, and I want them to give it a proper thorough check over, including the engine, and I'm going to get some new tyres on it, and while I'm getting the new tyres done I'll get the wheels refurbished as well. So that's the next step. 130,000 on the clock, and it's ready for hopefully a summer of nice drives, so fingers crossed. Well, I've arrived in Fleet in Hampshire at the site of TGM Sport, a renowned Honda specialist in the UK. I've definitely come to the right place because there are Hondas everywhere, but there's also some other oddities as well. There's a Fiat Panda here, Honda CRX, to name but a few. Drive down was fine, it was pretty good. When I got here, the rear wheel offside was a bit hot, which suggests a slightly sticky caliper possibly. So that's just another sign that the car's been sitting for way too long. Well, the Honda is back now, which is good news. I thought this would be a good opportunity to show you exactly what's been done. Most obvious thing, the wheels. You can see they've been completely refurbished. They're already a bit dusty. I've had some new tyres put on, Yokohama's, new brake calipers. They're on back order. Took a while to come through, unfortunately, but anyway, they've been replaced because the old ones had just seized. I've also been told that the Honda badges themselves are a bit of a tricky thing. They're actually aluminium centre caps with then a plastic sort of sticker over the top that then is folded and tucked in round the back. So actually you can strip all this down, but then you lose the plastic which features the H badge. I don't think you can get the stickers separately. To buy these centre caps from Honda UK, apparently it's like 50 quid a corner. Didn't fancy spending that kind of money. So for now at least we put the old ones back, which is less than ideal. So if we take a look under the bonnet, this has had the works thrown at it. So all the fluids, including the differential fluid, has been replaced. The spark plugs, proper iridium spark plugs, have been replaced. That's actually only every 7 years you're meant to do those, but we've replaced those as well. We've also checked the valve clearances, and that's an every 3rd service, so that's been done, and it's running really sweet, actually, really pleased. As for what's sort of left to do, headlights probably could do with a bit of buffing up because they're starting to mist over a bit. I'd like to get that engine cover repainted because that looks a little bit scabby, and I've even toyed with the idea of buying one of the factory hardtops. I'm quite attracted to the idea of having a hardtop, but now they're really rare. They're £700 or £800, so right now I'm just really glad to get the car back, get out on the road and enjoy this car for what it's meant to be, which is having a good blast down a B road or two. So we're post-winter now. I got the car back at the end of July 2020 and had 2 or 3 months before I parked it away again for the winter to really sort of enjoy the car. And I've got to say, it's so great to be back in this car. There's something so special about driving an S2000. It's such a raw, pure experience, a purity of form, both in terms of design and engineering. And what that translates to is a driving experience just so uncluttered with any technology. Yeah, that VTEC kicking in. It's not got the silky smoothness of a 6-cylinder engine or the guttural roar of a V8, but as 4-cylinder petrol engines go, it's not bad at all. Now it's had new tyres, I've got instantly much more confidence in it. But now it's got a set of Yokohamas all the way round, and you can really feel the difference. There are still things to do to this car, but none of it crashing the urgent. I suppose the most pressing thing I need to do is to sort the roof out. It really is in a bit of a mess. I suspect it's the original roof. It's got rips, it's faded, some of the clips are broken, it rattles around, it doesn't fold properly. Yeah, a new roof is on the agenda for this year, because I think that will sort of finish it off. Hope you've enjoyed the video. I'm certainly pleased to have the Honda S2000 back on the road. Yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you again next time.